Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of our HTML5 and CSS3. I hope you enjoy part... Wait, I already just said that. Anyways, let's get started. Hello guys, and welcome to another LearnitLen video tutorial. Yes, I've been awfully busy working and I apologize for not keeping up to date. And it's been roughly about a week or so. Don't worry, this is old, it's not quite new. I haven't refreshed the page. Yeah, so if you're reading that and it says 1 day ago, then that's wrong, because that was about a week and a half ago. Nonetheless, I've been showing you guys how to do our sidebars, and luckily enough for you guys, this is pretty much the last tutorial on this web page alone. To do our sidebars, and luckily enough for you guys, this is pretty much the last tutorial on this web page alone. I will show you how to do all these other things, even though they're not responsive at the moment. But other than that, I will show you how to do that. But let's get started, because we honestly don't have much to finish off. And in order to get started, what we're going to do is we're just simply going to type in dot, full stop, first footer, all in one. Yep. And then we're going to do brackets. So if I do spacebar and I get the bracket out like that and press enter, and I do, oh, that's my stomach. Ugh, I should eat. Center, float center, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a semicolon. And we're going to do margin left, semicolons, and we're going to do, sorry, I should put something in between here. We're going to do 50%, like so. And then we're going to type in width, and then we're going to do 300 px or pixels, semicolons, and then we're going to do height, and picking the colons, we're going to also now do 175 pixels. And then semicolons, I'm going to put a border around. Yes, a border. Okay, and we're going to do, let's do 3 pixels. Yes. And then we're going to do Control S for control and save. And then we're going to refresh this just a bit. So the images have changed, everything seems to be more laid out neatly, and as you can see, my copyright sign has been pushed down to the bottom. Yes, that is the way we want it. Okay. Don't worry, everything will fix itself up eventually, even on here. So, if I refresh this. Ooh, wait a sec, sorry. If I go back to our Notepad++, you can also go to the index, do Control, Alt, Shift, and I, and that'll get you Internet Explorer. Yes, okay, okie dokie. But basically, we're doing this on Google Chrome, so it's going to look slightly different. Anyways, so we've now got that done. what we're gonna do is we're gonna do full stop main footer, and we're going to do spacebar, brackets, enter. We're gonna do width, colons 100%, comma, semicolons, I mean, sorry. And we're going to do float, left, semicolons, border radius. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. You could just always type it in. So we're going to do colons, 9 pixels, semicolons, and then we're going to do dash mos border radius, colons, and that's going to be 5 pixels, and then WebKit border radius, so suitable for all browsers. If you remember my last tutorial, I said it was suitable for all browsers. Get border radius, and we're going to do 5 pixels, and we're going to do background color. I'm going to make this hashtag 178282, colons, margin, and we're going to do 2%, and then auto, because we want it to do it for us automatically. Actually no, we're going to do 0, so control and save. See if we can refresh this, and there we have it. We've done our footer. You start later. Oh, pee off. Anyways, so as you can see, when we were doing this bit, the first footer and so on, we've also added a border around. No, that is a lie, we haven't done that, sorry. So we've made it float to the center, and we've done a margin left, which is 50%. We've got a width of 300, so if I change this to 200, control and save, and we go back here, control and refresh. Actually, let's make this 100. Yes, okay. You won't see any differences now, but it has made a difference. So if I can just do 300 once again. Don't think that was a good example, but if I did 10, save. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll have to explain that later. At the moment, I'm just a bit too tired to explain anything. Let's just keep it at 3 pixels. Alright, let's go on to the last bit. I'm going to do full stop, main footer, P brackets, so main footer paragraph basically. So I believe we're going to be focusing on how to align this bit. And we're going to do width, and we're going to do 92%. And we're going to do margin. We're going to focus on 2%, and we're going to do auto, like so. Control and save, refresh, and as you can see, it's changed everything about this, so that's looking quite nice and neat. And yeah, so now we have it. I believe we can change the font size, so we could do, let's say, font size 10 pixels. Did not save that. control and save, control and refresh. As you can see, it's gotten smaller, and we don't want that. We want it to be bigger, so we're going to do 30, control and save, and boom, boom. Let's change this to 100. No, 100%. Yeah. So now we have it lined up already. And we're going to change the font color as well. Yes, we're going to change the font color. We're going to make it color. Oh, I know what I did. By the way, if you see, for instance, if you look over here, as you can see, it's got that standard, you know, hover or pop-up that keeps flashing. If you press 0 ends on the right hand side of your number template on your keyboard, it changes into that, and that can be quite frustrating, so just change that by pressing 0. Don't press 0 on the standard number board, which is at the top. Instead, always press 0 on your right hand side, if that makes sense. It says ins on the bottom of it, right near the delete button as well. Okay, but anyways, I'm just giving you a heads up because it took me like 10-15 minutes to figure out why it was being a pain in the ass. Yeah, anyways, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look down here. Okay, so you've got main footer, and within our main footer you've got copyright, blah blah blah. We can add in a link if you want to link it to anything, and what I mean by that is, for instance, if I wanted this to go somewhere, I can go here to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's been a week ago, bloody hell, I apologise everyone. Copy, and then we go down to here once again, and we go to where the hashtag is in our href, and we do control and V, for instance, like that. And this can be for offline as well as online. As long as you get the file location or the URL, you'll be alright. You can always change things around. So, I mean, at the moment, you know, it might work. So, yeah, it's not going to work because I haven't saved it. So, let's do control and save. And, let's see. Yes. Save and refresh. Click on that, and it would work. However, my internet has gone off. But I mean, actually, I don't need to use internet. But I mean, as you can see, it would work if my internet wasn't today. I shouldn't have said that. I apologise. It's going a bit laggy. Come on! Get done! It's pissing me off. No, I'm just going to take it out. I was using a Wi-Fi adapter. It doesn't seem to be doing me wonders, but you know how it is. Oh yeah, just to mention, so if I go back here, it will always look different depending on how far you zoom out and how far you zoom in. Generally, it will keep customized within 90. So if you wanted the images more to the side, I would recommend editing that. So, you know, you can do that if we were to add in footer class, which is index footer. So, you know, we've already got our own footer class here, if you remember so. So control, copy, and what we're going to do is, we, in our index, is going to copy that and go down here, do dot and paste it. So index footer, And what this is going to do is it's going to change our images, hopefully. So if I do margin left and I do 4%, yes. Let me just make this more neater because I'm a bit of a neat freak at times when it comes to coding. Margin left, I'll make that 20%, see if this makes a difference. Yeah, it has. As you can see, if we scroll out, it's moved more to the center over here. So if I do margin 200%, control and save, as you can see, it's completely gone because I've pushed it all the way beyond our website. So I want to bring that back. Oh, that's too much. 15%. Save, refresh, and there it comes back. Anyways, I would rather keep it like this. You can also add padding in. So if we were to add padding, and then if you just do padding, by the way, this will affect the padding all around. If you type in padding left, for instance, so like this, then what would happen is it would just focus on the padding on the left hand side. And once again, if you guys don't remember, padding is basically when you add it's like a how can I explain this? It's like when you add a cage around something, and whatever tries to get into that cage, it'll just push out. So it's a bit like margin. So we're going to do padding 5 pixels. I'm going to do control and save, and then refresh, and yeah, there we have it. So if we zoom out, okay, there. Let's make that 10 pixels. Nothing's gonna get in the way at the moment. All is well. And there we go. There we have it. We have to change this, don't we? Let's see if I remember how to change this. Okay, I remember. Alright. So if you go back here, you go to our main footer. We've got copyright, href, title. Okay. Main footer. Okay, let me just store this. Copy. Let's go down below, and we're going to do paste. And if you remember correctly, if we go up, you would go for something a bit like this. So nav, a link, and so on. We're gonna copy this because I don't want to type it all in. So we're gonna do brackets, press enter, and we're gonna say color black. Control save. Oh god, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Well, I figured it out. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to type in .main footer a spacebar a colons link a visited for ahref, my bad. I was using it for the cursor, and that is pretty damn pointless. But once again, all you have to do is type in this a-link, comma, let me just put spacebar, a colons visited, and then just put color black if you want to keep it nice and simple. But that's pretty much it. So I mean, make sure you're in a zoom 110, so we can adjust a few things. I don't know if you guys want to change anything else. You can add whatever you want. If you want to add in another picture, you can always change the margins of these. You can make the images float in the center, so underneath here. You can also, for instance, if this is on 50, you could edit it around and make it more down here if you wanted to. If you didn't want it up there, then that's fine. But I like it the way it is, and to be honest, I don't think you need to learn any more. Even though you might want to, want me to show you how to change these, you pretty much know it by now. But yeah, let's move on.